Well, good morning. Welcome to my shop. This is Shop Talk with Buck. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're going to give an update on what's going on. This is for my son-in-law. This is that meter maintenance box. I epoxy, last thing I did, I epoxied all of the voids, plywood, especially the cheaper ones. Well, most all of them. You can spend a lot of money on but I just went ahead and got some epoxy and filled all the voids. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna paint it. I got some paint that I had from another project. I believe it'd be enough to do it. It's got primer in it, so I'll be painting that thing today, and I'll finish that project. I got some finishing touches to do to the dry sink 2. However, the dry sink, the 1, airs today. I'll leave a link in the description to that video to where if y'all want to check it out, it's over an hour long. It is packed with detail. This channel here, I got it to yesterday. I explained the reason for this channel and so forth and so on. And the reason why I'm continuing with it is because of the good response I'm getting to this channel. This is kind of an update. We'll pick something to go into to explain, but for as projects are concerned and the detail that I go in with the sawdust solutions with Buck is, I like to leave that like it is. I try to bring out a new video once a week if at all possible, and I air them on Wednesdays today. So I hope y'all check that out and see what you think about that. If you like the details, you might like that, because I go in some detail refurbishing that family heirloom, the dry sink, so to speak. I've talked about it on this channel before. It's come from her grandmother. My wife's grandmother handed it down to my wife's mother. Then Frances, she got it. But so it was missing some parts. So I've been in the process of part 2 is where I put the shaker style doors. Getting that, I got finishing touches. I should have it ready for next week. It will probably be next week's video. And then I hadn't started the drawer. I got some serpentine front drawer, a curved front, and I'm putting dovetails. That's the way they originally came out, and I'm going to try to do that. And then the final, hopefully it'll be the final, would be that superstructure, I call it, where you hang your towels. It got ripped off. And all of that was missing. So I'm building all that back. So that's that, and I had an air compressor go down on me, blow the head gasket, and I got me an extra head gasket in case it happens again. We may have to see why it's blowing them. But anyway, got it back running, so good on that. However, it's something I want to talk to y'all about, especially if you're hanging in here this far. What we've got is, I don't know if I've told y'all about my trigger finger. Well, I got the date set for my surgery is October 7th. But the thing about it is, everyone says, it's routine stuff, but, well, it's not routine to me. They're cutting on my hand, dealing with my tendons. Anytime they do, things can go wrong, and I hope they don't think it's so routine that they don't pay the attention that's needed to. I mean, it might be routine, and I'm sure it is, but it's not routine to me. Anytime they cut on me, it's not routine. I'm apprehensive to do a root canal. I mean, things can go wrong, and I'm sure everything's gonna be all right, but still, it's not routine to me. But October 7th, they're going to go ahead and fix that. And they explained everything. That tenon comes through what they call a pulley. And it's, for whatever reason, it's swelling up and not wanting to go through it. Pulling, my finger locks up. And it's getting where it's hurting. What they did, they gave me a steroid shot about 2 months ago. And it, of course, you know, if anybody's ever had steroids, it don't work immediately, but in about a week, yeah, that dude was good. I mean, I was good. But 5 weeks after that, he was back. So I went back to see him, and he said, I can give you another steroid shot, but it's going to take the same shot. And that dude hurts. That shot hurt. But then they can go ahead and fix it. So that's what we decided to do. And they finally called us back. Thought they'd forgot about us. But they finally called us back with a date of October 7th. So we're going to go get that took care of. But as you talk to doctors and stuff like that, you know, it's like having a mechanic. I mean, you have better mechanics than others. And I talked to a real good general surgeon. I mean, he really fixed my wife up. He was one of the good ones. And he said something that kind of stuck with me. He said, when you have a procedure done, or when you have something done, or something happens, and it kind of depends on what that is, but the thing about it is, you have a certain amount of time that you need to heal within that certain amount of time, and don't do something stupid in that amount of time, or it won't heal right. Well, the healing time for this thing is 3 weeks. So if you don't do something stupid in 3 weeks, it should heal fine, and we can go on about a rat killing. So for 3 weeks, there ain't gonna be a whole lot going on as far as heavy going. Now what we'll do, we got some other tips and stuff that I've been trying to work on that I can do. Lasering, we'll probably do some lasering, some of that light stuff for that 3 weeks. But I'm gonna give it 3 weeks to heal like it should, because I don't need any more problems. The older you get, I'm telling you, the people that are in their 60s understand what I'm saying, and older, you don't get over stuff like you once did when you was in your 20s and 30s, or even younger. I mean, there's things that happen to me now that it take a couple weeks to get over, that when I was in my 20s, I didn't pay any attention. So you know what I mean. It just, it's something to think about. So, but I'm gonna give it them 3 weeks. So I'll put out the videos where I can, but I hope y'all hang in there with me. So that's what I got going on right now. So therefore, like I say, I'll put the link in the description to that dry sink. If y'all don't mind, if y'all like any kind of details at all, and I know some of you do, I really like the response I'm getting, the comments that I'm getting. So I'm gonna tell you, it's great. I love it. I love it. But y'all go check that video out and see what you think. Like I say, that channel's 11 months old. And you know, I took about 2 or 3 months off with my wife and her broken leg. So there was 2 or 3 months. I was actually on track. They say a new channel takes 12 months to get monetized. Well, at 6 months, I was halfway. I had around 500 subscribers, maybe a little more. And I had about 2,500 watch hours, which to get monetized, you need 4,000. So it was right on track. But that channel, well, when I come back and all, it seems to be picking up steam again, which is fine. If I never get monetized, I'm still going to do it, because I got almost 670 subscribers on that channel. And I tell you, I appreciate that. I really do. So I enjoy doing it. I really do. It takes longer to do a project, but it kind of keeps me on track, on task, if you know what I mean. A lot of times, if I'm not doing that, I'm just doing a project, I kind of wander off, and you know, I don't know how I'm explaining that right, but I do enjoy it, and I like this channel here. The interaction I'm having with the viewers has been phenomenal, I'm telling you. And the encouragement that y'all guys are giving me, because this channel here, what, 2.5 months is all I've been doing it, and I got 220 something subscribers on it. Never would have thought I'd had this kind of response, which I can't even close that finger hardly. I got to get it fixed. I mean, you know, it's amazing one finger would change the way you do things. But it is what it is. We just have to roll with the punches. But I'm going to end that right there. I thank each and every one of you. I really do. I mean that. And y'all have a wonderful day and be safe. And I will catch you on the next one.